Gentlemen of the press, a very warm evening to all of you. This evening, we paid a courtesy call on one of our outstanding members and the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Architect Mohammed Namadi Sambo, GCON. We came to introduce the newly elected members of the National Working Committee to him, those that were elected in our last National Elective Convention that took place in Ibadan. Those who came with us also included members of the Board of Trustees and the chairman of the BOT himself, founding fathers and mothers, members of the National Assembly, state chairmen, former ministers, former governors, former members of the National Assembly, and indeed other major party stakeholders across the country. We had met with His Excellency and we've had a very, very useful discussion with him. We told him the prospects and the challenges we've been facing since our election in Ibadan. And His Excellency had generously proffered advice and guidance to us on the way to move forward as far as propelling this party to once again become a veritable winning platform for Nigerians. But the most important thing for us this evening is the assurance that His Excellency had given us that he is and will continue to remain a member of the PDP. And His Excellency had assured us that very soon that he will become more active than he used to be. And he assured us that should there be anything at any time that requires attention, that we should not hesitate to run to him, and he will be up and doing, and then he will be there for us. So once again, we are happy that our leaders, those who were behind the successes that PDP had achieved in this country, are with us, and they are going to remain with us. So we will continue to tell Nigerians, and indeed members of PDP out there, that your party is the biggest and greatest party in Africa. Your party is on the move again. And very soon we shall come back to our winning days. And very soon we will position our party to win all elections that are going to be conducted in this country, beginning with the FCT area council elections, the Ekiti and Osun off-season elections. So I want to assure us that we're on course. We are on course.
What's your reaction to the dismissal of the Samuel Agawu's case at the Federal High Court?
Yes, I mean, it is a vindication for us in the PDP family. We've said times and times again that the decision of the Supreme Court is sacrosanct, that our courts have no business in meddling into matters that are purely political party matters. And that is why when some judges who are judges of particular concern had recently given judgments dabbling into issues they ordinarily should not dabble into, and giving judgments, as it were, that cannot be rationalized by whatever level of argument you want to advance, if anything, trying to smear the name of the judiciary as an impartial institution, which is the last hope of the common man. The judgment of Justice Umar today had vindicated us in PDP that yes, we are the genuine leaders of PDP, had vindicated us that yes, our convention was legitimately done, had vindicated us that indeed people cannot just go in one corner and then begin to ascribe to themselves that the leadership of a political party. This is not a market association. Neither is it an association of shoe shiners. This is a political party, and there must be discipline. Yes. You see, like I've always said, we in PDP are taking a decision to zone our presidential candidate, our presidential ticket to southern part of this country. And for now, we do not know who may emerge as our candidate, even though we know those who will not be our candidates. Certainly. So it's open for every member of PDP that is living in southern Nigeria or of southern Nigeria descent. The process is going to be open, it's going to be transparent, it's going to be fair, it's going to be equitable, and it's going to create level playing ground for everybody. So if, for whatever reason, anybody wants to contest, we want to assure you, Nigerians, that you will be the deciders of who becomes your candidate. We'll not go beyond making sure that all our papers are properly filed and timeously. Now, you have an issue, for instance, where you are appealing to the Court of Appeal or from Court of Appeal to the Supreme Court. Now, you will have your records transmitted. Thereafter, you file all your briefs, and your opponents will also file. Now, when all briefs are in, then if, as in this case, there are cases that are of political nature, the President of the Court of Appeal may decide in whichever division that this matter is domiciled, may decide to allow the local panel there to do the case, or the President may decide to raise up a special panel. As it were, we do not have hand in that. So we are now in a position where all briefs are in, and we're waiting for the President of the Court of Appeal, in her own wisdom, to decide which panel, whether it's going to be a local panel here in Abuja or a special panel that will be set up that will now sit and determine these appeals. And again, whether these appeals will be taken singly or they are going to be consolidated by the Court of Appeal is something that is absolutely within their discretion. But for us, we fulfill all righteousness. We've done everything that we need to do. We're waiting for dates to be given for us, for our lawyers to go and argue our appeals.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Haske, sir. Haske. Ranka dai. Muna godiya, sir. Muna godiya, sir. Thank you very much.
Danke, sir. Danke, sir.
Who has his phone?